Yeah, baby, we back. It's a Gem Droppers podcast, back at it again. We got the original three, Mad Mike, Bambi, and Tease. And of course, well, Mike, I'm going to let you speak to the people first. Just let people know what you've been up to lately.
Been in a little rut, but I'm back. We got some stuff to talk about, finna jump into it. Bambi?
Oh, they already know what I've been up to.
We already been back, you know what I'm saying? So you're one that was late to the reunion.
Listen, been going through some things, man. I'm recuperating right now.
All right, man. But, so we want to go ahead and get into Morgan Freeman off rip and just get this out of the way, because,
Might as well, because when y'all say that information dropped yesterday?
It dropped yesterday, yeah.
All right.
So, Viz, so who actually knows what happened before we get into this? Did you read, what actually happened?
The Shade Room had posted up, and it's 8 women had came up saying that he done touched on them and done said things to them.
Didn't you say that they said he was asking them to have sex?
It's basically the whole thing was he was asking them, can he fuck? And they was saying, sexual harassment type shit.
Okay, I can understand, the harassment aspect if you just, randomly doing that to numerous people. But at the same time, just speaking off of what y'all have always preached to us over the years, you have to ask them. I mean, not blatantly like that, but you got to ask for consent.
Yeah.
So, maybe he's just straight to the point about the situation. We don't know the full context, but you got to ask in order to, not come off as, being harassing and whatnot. Yeah. So.
And look, man, I was in full belief that Bill Cosby did what he did. Only problem I actually have, and I only know if Morgan Freeman actually did what he did. If he did it, then I'm indifferent about what he actually did. That's what, if what the report says is what he actually did, and he asked and just got denied, I'm like, well.
That's different.
I didn't say that. He just asked. One of them tried to say that
he went as far as
try to lift my dress up and
stuff. Okay, see, that's
wrong there.
That's what I'm saying. That's when you're missing. You've gone past that point of no return. Touching on somebody that they didn't ask for, nah. Right. I mean, but asking to an extent you have to ask, because if you ask 20 times and you've gotten 20 no's, all right,
it's time to fall
relax.
Back. But see, and
then with actors it's different though, because they said on set, he got too this probably was his girlfriend on set.
Yeah.
So he probably got too much attached to okay, me and her be like this during the movie. This, so I like how she look, feel, blah blah blah.
Yeah, so he probably think it's okay.
Yeah.
And it could be like the what's his name? The Aziz Ansari, the Indian guy. What show is that on NBC? What show is that? Parks and Recreation?
Yeah.
His allegation that he had against him, it was just he made a move, didn't work, and stepped back, but then Shorty still came out and said something about it. I'm like, all right, well, if that's the case, then.
And and with that situation, you kind of have to ask in today as well, because look at what happened in the recent year. All these people got brought out, with these allegations about them having sexual misconduct and whatnot. You kind of have to ask, because if you don't, and things are twisted, if you interpret things the wrong way, and then you just make a move based off of what you feel is right or what you're reading, you get screwed up. So, you kind of have to ask, like you said. Don't ask numerous times, and then after you get numerous no's, still try to pursue. Maybe ask 2 or 3 times, and if they're seriously saying no, fall back.
Let it be. But I talked to a friend yesterday. I said my biggest problem with all of this is that it does feel like that when the black celebrities get put out about this stuff, that we tend to see the stories in the media a lot longer than the Harvey Weinsteins and the Matt Laurers. I'm if anything's happened with Harvey Weinstein, and things are starting to happen, but I just noticed how I haven't seen it plastered on every social media site. And it's been kind of under the radar, and it'll go so under the radar to the point where.
It's not like it didn't even happen.
It'll be a verdict. We'll never know about it, and they would have been unchanged everything they said that was going to happen to the guy. It'll be a slap on the wrist, and he'll go on about his business. I was like, but you've seen people kill Bill Cosby. I'm not defending, and don't get twisted. I'm not defending any of this.
I just don't like how that came up 30, 40 years later, trying to say something about it. Why are you just now saying something?
And that's because of the climate now. Because the feminist climate especially on social media.
Yeah,
I
understand something about you just can't come out to it and say it. But at least 5 years you could have said something. Not 40, 50 years later,
See,
he
a lot
about
of
80.
Cause ain't like a statute of limitations after a certain point once a crime to me it's like a statute of limitation. You got like only so long you can actually report this until like we can't even do nothing with this.
But see, what I'm feeling like is because you know how people get blackballed in Hollywood and stuff. I'm feeling as if like, cause look at the caliber of celebrity that Bill Cosby was back then. You know, I guess the people felt like if I say something, you know, ain't nothing really gonna happen because this is such a big name.
Yeah.
Where he can make sure that, you know, he's not, you know,
He's protected. He can make sure he's got the proper protection.
Shit, Chris Brown got his ass handed to him.
Yeah,
And he was
But see,
America's sweetheart.
But see, that just go back to what he said about the feminist climate now. Like, people are a lot more prominent about that stuff. Like, they try to make sure stuff like that don't happen, or, you know, they attack it head on. So that's why he got.
Yeah, they got Chris out of here before it was anything.
And then speaking of which, I don't know if y'all heard, but apparently there's another story about him. Heard this on the radio in the car yesterday. As a matter of fact, apparently a girl was imprisoned in his house, and one of Chris Brown's friends raped her, and I guess beat on her as well. And like she was stuck there for however many days. So I don't know if they're gonna fault him for it or what, but it's crazy.
He probably didn't. His house so big, he probably didn't know about that shit. I ain't gonna say, but he probably didn't, but he probably did too.
And the thing I want to see happen from here on out is that this was changed a lot in this new social media era is that when people are accused of anything, they're off rip already guilty. And I hate that.
Like, I thought it was supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. Why are y'all saying, "Oh, he guilty, he did it"?
Yeah, it's guilty. He did it already. I'm like, wait. I swear the rules say, yo, innocent until proven guilty. People already vilify. Like certain stuff, like R. Kelly, like play this. It's certain people we know did stuff. Like R. Kelly been pissing on shorties from like since '95.
Yeah,
like we know R. Kelly out here trip. like we know. You know what I'm saying? But
and then he married
Yeah, he married him when she was like 16.
Yes.
Like, y'all knew about R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Y'all dropped the ball on that one. And I hate to change the topic, but damn, don't it seem like if you just blatantly commit the crime, you'll get away with it?
Pretty much.
Like nigga, OJ I ain't trying to make light of any of this. But damn, OJ chopped that whole up like some daggone,
sushi.
You know what I'm saying? Hibachi. Sing, out the plate.
Whipping like his stir fry.
I mean, like, damn. I mean, it's like if you just blatantly commit the crime. Like R. Kelly, he blatantly out here soliciting underage. Being
a coat and shit.
Yeah.
You my hoe now.
Like, it's. Okay. I mean,
Pimp Lucy. That's why I made that Trapped in the Closet song.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, dog. Like, just blatantly commit the crime, you won't do the time. I mean, TK really did the race, and they lifted that death penalty thing off him.
They did? Mm-hmm. Good, because that white kid had killed 10 people, and he had probation for 40 years. You tell me this little kid ain't getting no type of jail time? Well, he ain't getting no type of death penalty at all?
They're gonna find a way to finesse that white kid out.
They try to, most of the time they try to, say that when a white child does something like that, they're the victim in the situation.
Yeah.
You talking about mental illness for all the white
Yeah, that's just
so what that mean? That y'all was born crazy? Not y'all, but I mean the white folks was born crazy or something? That's all off the rip, like, white baby, crazy, mental illness.
Hey man, I ain't trying to like
a lot of Michael Myers shit going on.
I ain't trying to make light of any of this, especially not about bullying. But all I'm saying is that if you know where we from, just know a lot of that stuff people claim gets to them.
Roasted.
Yo,
like
son,
like yo, school.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I should have been went crazy. Like,
yeah, honestly,
ask him. He was doing it. I mean,
luckily he found me, so I ain't never get it from him, but I got it from other people.
Yeah, like, I mean, you get it all the time. I was like, I just don't.
It's learning how to cope with stuff, man.
And my whole thing is this, and I'm not okay in bullying. I'm just saying I just don't see the same amount of sympathy for black kids when they go through things. I mean, I can tell you right now, black kids are going through the exact same things that these white kids are, if not worse, and we don't see the same type of sympathy for these kids in the media. I mean, like what Tamir Rice was 12 years old when he got shot by the cop in Cleveland, and I didn't see that much sympathy for him. A 12-year-old with a toy gun. Yeah. I didn't see that much sympathy for him. I saw that I saw people still blame him. You blaming a 12-year-old for carrying a toy gun. Like, I just don't see that same sympathy.
It's a fake gun.
Yeah, it's a fake gun. I don't see that same sympathy for black kids throughout when things happen.
Now,
You know?
with that, did they describe how the gun looked, or was there any picture of the toy gun? Because usually when there's a toy gun, they have like an orange top or something, to show that it's fake.
Oh, God,
I mean, but you could tell.
It's been so long ago. I mean,
you could tell a fake, like, they didn't say a BB gun, they said a fake gun. So you could tell, like, a fake gun is plastic and shiny. A real gun is made, like, steel-wise. Like, you could tell it's like a matte type color.
Yeah. But, look, we could go on about this all day, about how disproportionate things are represented in the media when it comes down to minorities and stuff like that. We could talk about it all day, but luckily, we're not that type of podcast. So if you want to talk about that, you better go to CNN, big dog.
Go live on that.
That's what I'm saying. But since we own women, look, and if it sounds like we bash women, we're not. It's just y'all are so interested to talk about. What else would we talk about? Really, like what else would we talk about here if we couldn't talk about women? Like it ain't like. Niggas don't do that much through the week. I'm telling you right now. Monday through Friday, ain't much going on.
We just get caught, ain't shit, and we also don't give a fuck about nothing. Really.
Well, you know what's crazy? We don't even cheat as much as y'all. Y'all make us out to make it look like we cheat. First of all, it's hard to cheat now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very hard.
Like,
Social media is killing it.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I wish we were in the 70s where I could have a whole side family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Like, I wish I could do that.
much easier back
Yeah.
then.
Way much easier.
You know what I'm saying?
My grandpa got about 6 baby mamas.
And speaking
I
of
only
which,
know about 5 of his kids.
like, yo,
He
son,
got like 20 other kids.
the way y'all make us out to look on social media, y'all would think we the only generation that ever cheated.
Yeah. Yo, did y'all
It's
not
le-
see? Listen,
it's
did y'all
inherited
not see the
behavior.
Nelly videos? People in 1995 and 96, no type of self-respect.
First of all, your dad's a slut. I'm telling you right now.
Your mom's a slut too. She was popping coochie on the Cadillac at the beach during the summer.
I know because my dad talked to her. Y'all just be cat. Y'all be. God, I hate how you use that word.
It's like you
Y'all-
said, though. I mean, it's like you said, we're not the only generation. I mean, it's learned behavior. So, if this generation is doing it, where do you think we got it from?
Not only that, we're not even good at it.
The bad generation.
We're not even good at
Yeah,
it.
people stopped being good early 90s.
Yeah. All this social media, like, you know
Yeah,
how hard
social
it is.
media and phones kill people because people talk too much.
Yeah, but you know how hard it is for me to sit here and go cheat, man.
It's too much evidence.
It's way too much evidence. You know what? Actually,
Not saying that we want to.
not saying I
I'm
condone it
just
or I
saying,
want
y'all,
to.
Y'all
faithful
try to
black
make it seem
man.
like we're little boys. Y'all daddy was doing the same thing. And look what type of man he came out to be.
You're not even the only kid your dad got. Not even by.
Oh, yeah, your dad probably got like 3-4 baby mamas.
I said, don't you and your brothers and sisters got different last names? No, so okay, all right,
Ain't y'all close to age? Oh, so, yeah.
making sure.
But if I buy them for one girl last year, get her pregnant, a girl this year, get her pregnant, 6 months later, get her pregnant, I'm out the bag.
Oh, sorry.
I'm trying to be a great dad later on.
Jesus Christ. Y'all gonna quit killing us, man.
What's the strongest?
What?
Chill out, man.
Man, B.
Okay.
All right, cool. You know, I saw this conversation like a while ago on Twitter. I mean, it's been so long that I didn't feel like we need to bring it up. But you know, the conversation that people were having on Twitter about is sex on the first night. If a girl wants to have sex on the first night, is that a deal breaker for you? Like, could you not be with her if she wanted to have sex on the first night?
Oh no, that's kind of like a 50-50 thing.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna say
It depends on the type of girl that she is. Cause I ain't gonna say no name.
Well, we know.
Say
Okay,
it,
so you saying the
I'm not-
first night that y'all link up or like the first date?
First night y'all link up. With me, it's been the first night we don't link up. It don't happen.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like if you've like known them for a while, like y'all known each other for like 6 months. 6 months, because it's been like a little friendship or whatever.
Yeah.
And then y'all start to take things to the next level, and then she's finally at your house, and then she initiates that. I mean, it's kind of okay at that point, in my opinion, because y'all have already known each
Let
other
me
for a
tell you
while.
my opinion.
Yeah.
I done met somebody. I meet somebody this week. They'll want me to come over. By next weekend, I'm in on draws.
Your washing machine is beating right now. Like, if y'all can, like, if y'all are in here, y'all can really hear.
It sounds like an African child with a dance
Yo.
around. Ole, 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 boom, boom,
Yo,
boom, boom. Kunta Kinte is a warrior. Wakanda forever.
Yo, man, this washing machine is out here thrashing, G. But all right, yeah. But so you said let me go back.
If you've known each other prior to being together in the same room or whatever, I feel like it's okay. Like if y'all are at a,
I mean, and then it like depends on who you is. You know.
Okay, I'm gonna let y'all. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, cause like, okay, say if you mess with a girl, and then she was like, you told me like she didn't let you hit to like 4-5 weeks, 2 months or something, and then I fuck with her, and then I get like the next week, like, how the fuck you did that? You told me she wasn't easy, and she messed around and ended up being easy for me.
It does also depend on the person, because I mean I've had my experiences of stuff happening pretty quickly. So
yeah. I mean, I've had that experience as well, even though they have not been plentiful. I had that experience. I don't look. You usually know who you want to talk to before you even start talking to.
Yeah,
them,
but when you look at somebody, you be like, "Ooh, I'm on."
You usually know. You usually got a general sense of idea. Like, even if we were to do this on the first night, I would still want to make this work.
Yeah.
I don't think sex on the first night, at least not for me. If I already didn't know, if I knew I didn't want to mess with you anyway, look, that didn't do anything for me. All the thing that confirmed is that
I did what I wanted to do. You did what I want. We talked about it.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can go back and redo the mission if you want to for fun, I guess. You know,
Yeah.
But once the mission's completed, it's completed. On to the next. You know what I'm saying? But you usually know what you want.
Another thing, girls you know how before girls is like, dudes want to lead us on, not tell us. If you want to fuck, let me know. If you want to eat me out, let me know. Let me know. Now people are saying y'all niggas are bold asking to fuck.
You kind of, like I said, you have to. It goes back to what we said.
You just told us to keep it real from the jump.
And
we keep it real from the jump. Well, y'all niggas disrespectful. Y'all too bold. Didn't you tell?
That goes back to the Morgan Freeman situation. You kind of have to ask these days because you read signs wrong. Because people aren't, they do one thing, like they'll flirt with you, and then like you go to touch and they'll be like, no, we're not doing that. Well, you led me to believe that I'm about to,
get buying on my leg and shit.
Man.
So you kind of have to ask at this point. Like we're at the day and age where if you're not, you ain't got to be like extremely bold, but you kind of have to like be straightforward. Like, okay, are we doing this or are we not? Because if we not, cool, I'll leave it alone. But if you lead me on to, believe that something gonna happen, I'm gonna act on that.
Yeah.
Period.
It's just like, look, man, I'm telling you right now, y'all. Look, I'm all fucking sent. Don't get me twisted.
Yeah,
I'm all fucking sent. I'm not about to sit here and force myself on no chick. Because first of all, I feel like a weirdo if I do that.
And I got 2 sisters. And
I got several
sisters.
Exactly. I said I'm stealing off on a nigga if he were to do that to one of mine. I say so. I already know about consent. But y'all gotta like, man, y'all like.
Y'all be doing too much.
Yeah, like
y'all wanna. We chilling on the couch, whatever. You wanna rub on me, put your hands, grab my dick, whatever.
Damn,
but let me put my hand on you.
You'll pull it out and blow on it and tell me you ain't supposed to do it. You ain't supposed to act on it.
Right, exactly.
I ain't supposed to lift up something.
Blowing on my jet like a daggum dandelion. You think I might just supposed to sit here like?
Listen, prime example. The Walmart with girl one time. We walking. She just reached back and I was like, listen, you know how I am. I really advise you to stop if you're not trying to finish what you start. Like, don't start nothing you're not gonna finish. She kept doing it. I'm like, okay. We get in the car. I take home. We go in the house. I start trying. She was like, no, we're not doing it. I was like, I just told you not to touch me again if you wasn't trying to go further. But you did it anyway. 4 times to be exact. So
I'm gonna call rape on you.
If you're gonna do stuff like that, assault, off rip, assault.
Yeah, exactly.
Matter of fact, speaking of assault, so all right. So I was at church the other week, right? And I'm leaving. I don't be trying to stay. I don't be trying to congregate. I don't be trying to talk to y'all and the church be over. Church over. It's over. It's over,
man. I'm trying to go eat some chicken.
I'm trying to
go home, man.
I'm a heathen. I don't need to be here too long. I'm burning. All right.
Whoa.
All right.
Pause.
He does not speak for us.
I meant, y'all knew what I meant.
Who
y'all,
would hear that?
The motherfucker. No. I get tested. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, I hear none of it.
Alright, so
you got this shit.
so I'm leaving. obviously, like, you gotta get stopped by the pastor because you can't never just duck off and leave without somebody seeing you.
True.
So I'm talking to the pastor. First of all, he comes up to me and says, "I know you probably gonna hear this, but I don't care." He said, "You gonna speak to the church? Like, why? What you want me to talk about? Life's been going great. I haven't been back here in 10 months. What do you want me to talk about? I haven't talked to. You know how long it's been since I talked to Jesus? I'm playing, but you know how long it's been. You know how long it's been since. Jesus probably don't even recognize my number if I call him right now. Like right now, if I call him, he's not gonna recognize my number. But that ain't even the point of this whole thing. So this woman comes up. I mean, I know her. I'm just gonna call her this woman. But she said, like, "Oh, you look nice. You back from school? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You look nice. You know what I'm saying?" Proceeds to just.
Yeah, girl, crush your
You
back.
look good. Like, what?
Bitch, if I grab your titties, is this gonna be a problem? Huh?
How would you
Touch on me like. See, women think they can just touch on you any type of way.
older
And
women?
then you return the
But
favor, you get.
if a girl rub across my chest or grab my chin, they think it's okay. But let me grab your titty.
You know, son. If
I'll
that,
smack your ass. It's a problem.
you know, all I say is this: if that's, ladies, if that's what y'all go through every other day, I am so sorry. I didn't do it, but I'm so sorry that it even happened because
Yeah.
I felt
Completely violated.
violated. I was like, I got home. My grandma was like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, did you not see what happened to me? You watched it.
You gonna sit there and let it do this
And
shit?
you laughed at me. I am hurt. I am violated. I am perturbed. I need help. I was calling for an adult. You were right there. And you didn't help me.
That's not.
Man, that one
Now
hurt.
y'all see how I felt when that woman Snapchatted me talking about she had a bag of magnums for me.
Mhm.
And I don't understand. And the bad part about it was I talked about condoms on my Snapchat story a month prior to getting that video from her. So I don't understand why she was still thinking about that a month later.
You was with me when we was at the beach and Shorty grabbed my ass while I was tying my
you
shoe.
bent over to tie your shoe and
I mean, like,
see, I was at the concert when that happened.
yeah,
You, Shump, and Twin.
yeah.
talking about the Walker Fly.
Senior week, man. All right, so we walking down the street. My shoe come untied, cool. Tie my shoe. Shawty gonna come up and just left it there. Like it when I could understand a slap, a tap, tap.
Yeah,
Nah,
I don't
she grabbed
understand
and
none of
snatched and not in it.
Smack,
You know what I'm saying? You
tap,
like-
grab, poke.
because when niggas play football, like back, I guess way like this is like before we got to high school. Because niggas quit doing that before by the time we got to high school.
Like,
You know,
butt
niggas, yeah, like first of all,
Don't touch my
Saul,
butt.
don't do that. I don't care how cool we are.
Don't butt tap.
Don't ever butt tap me. It's never okay to butt tap
You
me.
don't get an elbow tap across
Yeah.
your face. If you
And don't butt tap me. She not like it wasn't a tap. She like just grabbed and stayed there for like a good 3 seconds. You know how long 3 seconds is to grab somebody's ass? That's a long time.
It's a very long time.
All right, so we gonna count. We're gonna count. All right, so so she grabs and holds on for 3 more seconds. All right, so grab.
2, 3. That's a lot of time to be holding some ass.
And you don't even know the person.
You don't even know me.
And
That's
most
right.
people gonna look over and laugh. I'm generally concerned because I just look over like,
I looked up at her. She said, "You knew what you wanted." I'm like, "What?"
and I looked
She
at him
drunk.
like,
I was drunk.
It was me, dude.
and I'm looking at him like, do you know her or something? Like,
No, I don't know her at all.
You just grabbed my cheeks.
Like,
You probably was double cheeked
Yo,
up on the Thursday
yo.
afternoon.
and Mo walking like
This
this.
was so nice ass.
He walking like this for the rest of the thing.
Yo, man. Yo, and when I tell you, this would be a lot. It would be different if I was joking about what she said. She said, "You knew what you wanted." What?
At that moment, we just had to walk back to the room in silence because it's just like,
And
like
like,
what just happened?
I didn't want that at all.
Oh.
I tied my shoe. What?
I shot women think it's okay to grab a man's ass. No, man, no damn sense.
Like,
Y'all think y'all get away with anything.
she was grabbing like close enough, like the crossroads between like.
She was touching
Yeah,
tank
yeah,
meat.
she was like, "What is you doing?"
It's like touching tank meat, boy. I tell you.
Get off my rim. Why you look at him like that?
Because I just had to recently explain what a rim job was.
Oh.
To my mom. Because you seen the movie Vacation.
Nah, I just know what a real job is. I probably have seen. I don't be knowing the movie.
Nah, I'm gonna put it in and show y'all that scene. Boy, you talking about tripping.
Oh man.
It's too many women just think they get over anything. Really,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Definitely abusing. You know, like women, like it's okay. Like girls hit boys, or boys can't
It's
hit
not
girls.
okay.
It's not
No,
okay.
it's not.
Hey, don't hit me. Why?
It's like to me, I'm okay if you hit me. Like you hit my. I'm not gonna hit you back.
I hit my shoulder. It's
If
cool.
you touch this,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm
you
very,
getting hit back. I don't care. You ain't. Don't nobody work out their jaw muscles. Don't nobody. Anybody get hit in their jaw, it hurt.
That's soft
You
muscle
punch me in my
tissue.
eye, it hurt. You punch my nose, it hurt.
You
I don't
snuff
care
me
if you're
hard
a woman,
enough.
it hurt.
Yeah, you snuff
put
me
me
hard
out.
enough from days. Like,
You put your fist in my face and put force to it, it hurt. You gonna get hit back. And I got a reaction. That's my reaction. Like I'm okay with everything. Just don't never punch me in the face.
please don't. I didn't hit you.
Never. Don't ever touch me in the face. Don't smack, punch, thump, nothing. Don't do that. The back of my neck, don't do none of that. I don't care if I got a clean ball fade.
anything above the shoulders.
Don't do that.
I saw a tweet last night. Shorty said like when play like you know how you do the less than greater than sign whatever all that. She said like when play fights turn into kissing and sex. I'm like when they also turn into a full out brawl because you play too much you hit me in my face and now I gotta react.
Now you just pissed me off. You got we was doing good. And you
see,
caught
now-
me in the face.
See
and
now
it's
I'm mad. Now
like, we
I'm mad.
gotta fight.
I told y'all. We ain't gonna discuss
We
it.
don't hit women on this show, man.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't hit women, man. We
I
joking.
had a few opportunities, but
I'm gonna hit you.
if I
Don't hit me
was
in
to
my
tell
face.
the story on this show, which I'm not going to, for the sake of
I mean, we ain't no
safety.
woman beaters. Cause I was like my sisters.
yeah,
I don't hit my sister.
Yeah.
But I understand from a dude like Lexus, Cajun. You hit that man in his face hard as hell.
Exactly.
He gonna his reaction is to hit you back. Cause if anybody ever hit him in the face, that's what you're gonna do to them.
I mean,
He's not
I'm
thinking,
saying,
oh, that's
like,
a female. He's
yeah,
thinking, I just got hit. That shot me. Reaction time.
But yeah, man, you gotta, man, please just
Be careful about what y'all do.
please keep your hands to yourself, ladies. You know, that's
And
all
that was me growing up from a family full of females. They all told me if a girl hit you, hit her ass back.
Let me see right now.
That's growing from women.
My mom definitely told me this.
Back in the day, old folks, my mama, my auntie, if a girl hits you in your face, knock her ass out. That's
My
what I get
folks-
told.
my
Don't never
folks-
let no girl swing on you crazy.
My folks
Hit her.
definitely told me to snuff you back. They definitely told me that. I'm just
And then she told me if you pull out like a weapon, like a knife, fork, anything, it's okay, perfectly fine for me to just whoop your ass. So I grew up on that. Like you pull out any weapon on me, you obviously want to get sent to the hospital because you're trying to stab me.
I just miss being younger because when you was young, like you like under the age of like 7 and under, you can snuff a girl that's not even like that. It ain't that like that. It's cool.
Nowadays, it's a big problem.
And I ain't gonna lie, me and my sister, we had some wars. We had some wars.
Don't
yeah.
ever hit a man his nuts for no reason.
Please don't. That's,
Unless you got a reason to
that's-
do it. But if it's for no reason, don't hit no man his dick.
Let's not do that.
Our stomach hurt. It go to our chest. It hit our head real hard. We get headaches because we done got hit in the dick. And now I got to come at you when I'm okay.
Well, we gonna move this conversation elsewhere, and like going back to what we were saying earlier about the like when you just said that I could be talking to a girl for 4 weeks and like finally get it on the 5th week, and you can talk to her for like a few days and get it.
Yeah.
I asked this question the other day on my Snapchat, and I said, do guys really have game, or do women already know who they gonna talk to off rip? Do you all already know who y'all gonna let be before we even speak? And the answer I got was
They already know you.
they already know. Like
Yeah.
they are. I figured that. I figured as much.
Because I knew that because I don't even spit game. I'm just funny. So it just come from me being
Yeah.
funny. And
Yeah.
then you might say some slick shit. Like, girls like saying like real slick, nasty stuff. So
Yeah.
you react on it.
Yeah.
And then now y'all talking about the nasty.
yeah. And
So I was
then
like, okay,
stuff
well, next
happens.
time I see you,
Look,
if you
my-
do
my-
this to me, I'm gonna do that back to you. I know
My
how to
phrase
turn
is
on
next time I see you, we gonna fight. So, you already know what
fight,
happened.
fuck, still getting beat.
Yeah.
You feel me?
that's the
You're still getting beat.
we gonna fight is the universal sign. That's the universral language for he about to beat. He
Fuck
fight.
it. You still getting beat.
He
Your
finna
back
beat.
getting beat and your body getting beat up. Ain't it right though? You still getting beat. Either way it go, you still
Yeah.
getting beat. So it's like
Yeah. Yeah, we never gonna get monetized on YouTube again. Y'all know that, right? that's over. That's really over. But yeah. Oh yeah, man, yeah. I've never spit game to anybody. First of all, I'm too nervous to spit game. If you ever seen me, if you know me, you know I have a stuttering problem.
And I don't like rejection, so I ain't even gonna.
And if I'm nervous, whew,
His
like,
lip gonna start sweating.
not even that. You know, it's different. Oh, it's funny. You know, I've told y'all this story so many times, but I actually get to tell them now. All right, so it's different type of stutters. You know what I'm saying? You got the sprinkler stutter. You got that one.
Then you got the freeze motherfucker.
Yeah. See, and you got the Porky P. That's all. You got that one. I got the pause. The pause. Like the pause one is like, you know, like okay, like for example, I'm gonna do this right here. So you know, the other day I was walking down the street and and it's like that. Like that's not even a joke. That's how you should. I can stop. Like somebody just put like a hole just block. Just let me put a hand like I'm gonna.
Hey, mine used to be the Okay, say we talking whatever. Like you say, walking down the street. I'll tell you I'm walking down the street, but I'll be like, damn, what the hell just happened with me when I did?
And then tongue just roll out.
You're like, damn, what the fuck? I be doing that at work sometimes.
Sometimes your mind move quicker than your mouth do. It's just, I mean, I had that problem sometimes. We all had that problem.
Yeah, man. It's easy to be hard growing up with that.
Yeah,
because
going up to a girl, that's like way worse. They looking at you like,
Jesus.
You walking like, man, how you doing? You better like,
I'm gonna just go.
I'm
sorry.
Go home.
I'm sorry
You
for
ain't never got to worry about
I'm
me
sorry
no
for
more.
wasting your time doing all that extra
Right.
stuff. Right.
I'm so sorry. Nah. that shit's
y'all ever like legit just walked out because you stuttered so bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked at it, I was like, you know what?
I said something
I
that made
shouldn't
no
even
sense.
wasted
So
your
I
time
was
with
just
that.
like,
I'm gonna
Speak to the mic, man. Speak to the mic.
They can hear me.
I'm trying to make sure it pick up.
They can hear me.
My bad.
Nah.
I ain't want to say nothing, but you ain't been in the camera for probably about 10 minutes.
It's not going up anyway.
Anyway,
Yes, it is.
It's going up there.
The video's going up. Yes, it is.
Video too.
It's 32 minutes, man.
We do clips now. We do it different. We totally different. We are more efficient group now. We a much more efficient group. They gonna watch it. Promise they gonna watch it.
True.
We gonna make
Y'all
y'all
gonna
watch
watch it. Yeah, we gonna watch it.
Clickbait.
I'm gonna spam. You gonna watch it. You can watch it or block me. Don't block me, please. Don't do that.
This, I was like, I'm on enough people block list. Chill out.
Yeah, I don't even know how I got on the half the people block list I got on.
I can give you an idea.
I
It's
know.
the same reason I'm on there.
I know exactly why I'm on the block list.
We gonna talk about that another day. 'Cause that's a whole different topic.
I know why I'm on the block list. But anyways, yeah. So basically,
Women
women know. Wait,
what? So different type thing.
Yeah, we
He said women. I say women ain't shit. Ain't none of y'all shit. Period.
women know who they gonna talk to. That's all I was getting. I don't know. He getting at something totally different.
I'm gonna stay quiet on that matter.
I never ever heard him talk like this. But I guess. I mean, y'all got anything?
But then,
I think that's enough for right now.
I about to say what they said. Oh, the girls being hypocrite towards dudes. The body count thing.
Body count. Do we still care about that?
Dudes being hoes, girls being hoes.
I don't care about it.
Yeah, I don't think we care.
I've never really cared about it because I've never really wanted to know somebody's. I don't want to know anybody's sexual history before me because, as far as I'm concerned, any guy before me is too many. It's like doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm not required to tell you who I've been with before. You're not required to tell me who you've been with before. Let's just go in assuming that, we've dealt with a good bit of people. No names are needed. So that way, whenever I see that person or I hear that name, I don't start to feel some type of way. So just leave it where it's
but when
at.
it come out of the blue, I just find out Big Bone teacher got a train ran to her by the whole basketball team. And now we cut off. I don't even want to talk to you.
Look, man. The only problem when it comes down to the body count thing is that, look, I'm not using it. I don't really care about the number.
I just want to
The
know how
number
fast
itself-
you got the body.
Yeah, it's like
how fast did you get them?
Like,
I don't
yeah.
care about that because we 20. I'm 20. I understand if a girl got 10, 15, 10, 21. I'm 21. I can understand if a girl got like 10 bodies. 10, 11 bodies because she probably had 6. She probably had 7. She was 16.
We're 20. We're in our 20s. Everybody should be in the double.
She had two
For the most
bodies
part.
every year.
for the most part, everybody you talking to, he's early 20s. Mostly everybody's gonna be in the double digits for the most part.
10, 11, 15.
Yeah, on up. Like
you got some
It's
exceptions.
just the way I go for it. Like, did you have sex with 3 dudes each year, or did you have sex with 7 dudes in 2 months?
Yeah, I'm also worried about the pace.
It's
like, what's your pace of play? Like, you like, all right, man. You scored. All right, it's like in a basketball game. Homie scored 40 points. All right, how did he get those 40? Did he get 20 in the first quarter and then spread out? Then the rest of the 20 got spread out throughout the last 3, or did you get them all in the fourth? All in I'm worried about pace of play. I'm worried about the pace. Like was you pushing?
What was going on?
Like was you pushing that? Was you a slow and steady pace? I mean, let's be fair. Look at. I know people that's been starting. They got started at the age of, I hate to say this, but 12. They got.
I know it's like 14.
Yeah, like I mean,
14, 15.
Like I know some people like I could recall back in like 6th or 7th grade people talking about that. So it's like if people around here were talking about that, and this is a small town in the South, I can imagine shorty from a bigger city,
Miami, New York,
Atlanta.
Yeah, we not.
Michigan, Virginia,
We not touching Atlanta.
Baltimore.
We
cut out Atlanta.
Yeah, just leave it alone.
You ain't trying to pull out my dick, and you pull out your dick too.
Alright.
There's something I want to happen. Women, that's a whole sword fight. That ain't about to happen.
Exactly.
Yeah, them Star Wars been this bitch. Pull out your lightsaber. We funny as hell, man. I don't care. If y'all don't laugh, I don't care because I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time right now. But that about hits everything I needed. You got anything, Mike?
Not today.
Nah, that's it for
That is it for
All right,
me.
that's it, man. We done.
on to the next one.